Hello everyone, Shawna L here. It is September 27th, 2020. Thank you so much for joining us. I channel the Galactic Federation of Light if you're new to my channel. I'm heading up to about 60 days of this, mostly every day, working with the Galactic Federation of Light in this way, channeling their messages of love, support, information about the ascension, information about our awakenings, but truly it seems to be that it's the energetic frequency that is truly the most important part here. Everything is energy, but it's this frequency that they are beaming out that's really pulling us together, helping to align us to a shared common purpose of bringing love and light to this planet at this time. This isn't easy. We've got a lot of folks who are going through some really tough times right now. So this morning I'm so fortunate to be part of a meetup group that's run out of New York, where Robbie McKenzie channels Archangel Metatron. Every so often, maybe once a month or so, he'll channel live. And Robbie McKenzie is the one who channeled the Clarion Call book. Many of you have read this, the Clarion Call, the Healing book, and then the 2 Galactic Council books. So this Clarion Call book was really the book that completely blew my world wide open here 2 years ago and started my awakening journey. Just a few things of what Archangel Metatron said today, and everything that he said has been in alignment with what the Galactic Federation of Light's been saying, with a few additions. And we'll see today if the Galactic Federation of Light wants to help expound on any of these things, expand on these things. The next 3 months are going to be very intense, Metatron says. More intense than the fall of Rome, the French Revolution, the fall of Atlantis. So this is truly going to be very intense. And this is where the light that we bring is going to be so important. He says, do not get entangled with the frustrations here and the chaos. Rise above and see this as divine opportunity. And many of us who are watching these videos and drawn to the Galactic Federation of Light are here to help anchor the light through the chaos, through these tornadoes. We know from what they've told us before in other channeled materials that we are in for quite a ride, and it's going to be hard. And the dark is doing everything they can to dim this light that is here now, that is growing. They don't want this to happen. Archangel Metatron today talked about our daily routines being very important. Meditation, health, fitness, exercise, staying centered, staying grounded. There is what he calls the chi ball exercise, where you're sending energy kind of to this ball. You're picturing humanity in here and you send this energy out. So chi ball exercise. I will try to find a link to this. I think he did a video on this and put it in the description for this video. But truly we're entering kind of the next stage here, the next 3 months. He called this a massive pivot point. He talked again too about this pandemic being a time of great gifts in terms of understanding what's really important. And being able to get out of kind of this sleepy routine that we found ourselves in, and really wake up to this and rise up in the face of all the negativity and fear that's around this. He said we should have gratitude for the obstacles, that the obstacles here are the wisdom of the master. And when we are meant to have something, we will have it. Be in a place of satisfaction. And then finally, this was really cool. You know, the Galactic Federation of Light, I believe it was yesterday, talked about kind of the mind-bending experiences that we're going to start having. And he's talking about the same things. He's talked about wormholes, that, you know, we may be feeling disoriented as we kind of come in and out of these realms of existence of ourselves, kind of these different aspects of ourselves that are truly operating at the same time, that we're going to be kind of moving in between these dimensions, and it's going to be a little disorienting. But to be, you know, to be confident and playful And knowing is not a necessity when it comes to these things, but just being able to have fun with it. So there's some mystery here. All right, guys, so the next 3 months, now's the time really to be anchored, okay, and be in love and embodying the light and not getting entangled in the chaos. All right, so I'm going to get quiet here and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light has to say today. Nefarious. This is the word that we would describe the pandemonium that will be befalling this corner of the universe over the coming months. Let's talk about what this word means. A cause, an intent to cause suffering, confusion, anger, fear, being left out in the cold, the rug ripped from underneath you, words, actions, and deeds that bring on this effect. Nefarious. Not your highest good in mind. In fact, just the opposite. My beautiful beings of light here on the planet Earth. Do not be influenced or seduced by all this pain and suffering. These are very pointed, extreme measures that are meant to sink an arrow deep into your light. Very targeted. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. You will see this for what it is because it will be out of alignment with your truth. You will feel this deep into the core of you. This is what it means to awaken. You are not going to be swept up in these turbulent waters that are meant to drown your love and light, to drown your authentic natures. But what happens, you say, as I stand on the banks, on the shore, where this water is rushing by and I see everybody being swept up and carried away in this madness? What do I do? This is so awful. What do I do? The best thing you can do is to be a beacon of light. What does this mean? You are able to step outside of that illusion and send it absolute love and light in solidarity with the other light workers here on this planet who are also seeing through this illusion, so that you can help illuminate that which wants to stay dark. Bring illuminated awareness to the madness that is being fabricated and being cultivated by forces who wish to dim your light. They cannot do this without your free will. You do not want to be in accord with this plan. You do not have to be in accord with this plan. And my dear ones, this is why you are here, to enact a new plan in arms with your brothers and sisters who are here to illuminate that which is dark. The darkness cannot live, cannot thrive, cannot exist in the light. The light's too strong. It is simple science. The vibration, the high frequency of light dissipates the darkness. You are in service to those who are unable to see past the veil by bringing light that will help them see just that, to see what this is for what it is. To understand that they have a choice not to succumb to this fear and chaos. Look at you, you're able to be an example. Well, they're not freaking out, they're not mad, they're not worried, they're not being drawn into this drama. How is it they're so happy and centered and content, knowing that a much grander program is in place? You are that anchor of light for those who seek it, that strength for those who need it. By your example, by your high frequency, you offer a life raft to those who are being swept up in these waters. You are not preaching. You are not mad that they are not listening to you. Believe that your love and your example is enough to change this world. Compassionate love, unconditional love, first for yourselves and then for everyone else. An honoring of their path, their journey, their choices, the point in which they are in their evolution. Be the beacon of love that you are. We are just helping you to remember this. Can you do this? Please say yes. We are with you every day as the events unfold here on the planet. We hold you in light. We take the best of what you are and we reflect it back to you. You are to create the new earth that has shed this darkness. You will prevail. Even in the darkest hours, the most destitute of times, nothing can break your light. Nothing can squash this frequency unless you allow it to. You are in choice. You have free will. Now is the time to be in action. We think you understand this message. We think you get it. We know that you feel this. This is going to just resonate so deep with many of you because finally you truly get to be tested. This is why you came. Love with abandon. Exhibit signs of happiness, peace, and joy, even if those around you will have a hard time embracing that for themselves. You are the beacon. You're the beacon for those who need it, the strength for those who seek it, just by your example. Please do not be seduced into taking one side or another. Don't disparage the other side. Don't pick a team. You are all one, working toward the same goal: sovereignty and freedom. These are glorious times when the white flag of peace will be proudly sailing in the wind, while the dark tries to maintain their stronghold in one last-ditch effort to overthrow the light that they know is coming and is here. They will turn to desperate measures. It will be targeted. It will be meant to pierce deep. Allow these arrows to bounce off your light and fall to the ground. Make that choice for yourself. Don't worry about what other people are choosing. Make this choice for you. This is how this works. So yes, the coming days, weeks, months, and even years will be two true tests for you, for your resolve, your ability to go with the flow, your ability to merge your consciousness with higher wisdom, to be that beacon of light, to be that anchor in solidarity with your other brothers and sisters who are here doing the same thing. Now is your time to shine. This is where you turn it on and you let it flow. A handful of you can change this world forever. This is how creatively powerful you are. You're truly beginning to believe this. You are feeling this. And we are rejoicing. Tenderness, vulnerability, softness, femininity, creativity, love. Being strong in the light does not mean that you are wearing armor or that you are wielding a sword or that you must put up a protective barrier around yourself to protect yourself from the chaos that may ensue here. Your higher frequency and your love and light will be all that you need to help bring this earth to its next phase. You can do this, and you are doing this, my friends. You are doing this. Please maintain your convictions. Keep up the good work. We are with you always. And we are so proud to be on this journey with you. And with this message, we leave you for today. All right. Thank you, beautiful Galactic Federation of Light, beautiful Army of Light here on Earth. We're in this ride together. We can do this. I love you.